Am I the astronaut for not giving my boyfriend half of my jackpot winnings? My boyfriend, 55, and I, 55, have been together 18 months. We took our first weekend getaway to Tahoe. His idea, he made clear he wants to gamble. I made clear that I won't be gambling as it's not something I've ever been interested in. However, I am happy to watch him, enjoy the environment, and people watch. He seemed fine with this. First night was fun. He played poker. I watched, learned a lot, and I enjoyed it all. We went to a lovely dinner, had nice food and drinks, and gambled the rest of the night with me completely content observing. Timeout. This is my dad. I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know if my folks go to the casino anymore, but the times that they have gone, my dad does not. He will not push the button. He just stands there and watches and observes, and he's perfectly happy doing that. I'm like, I would be bored out of my mind. I would be absolutely bored out of my mind. The next day we did the same. However, he was now constantly telling me to play something. Every table and machine we passed, he suggested I try it. I declined, telling him I'm good. It's not my interest to do. I encouraged him to do and play whatever he wanted. Ugh, this just went on and on. Another timeout. You know why he's doing that, right? So he doesn't have to feel bad. And also, if he's the one sitting there spending the money and you're watching him spend the money, he's going to feel like he's being watched. He's going to feel more guilt than if you were also doing it. So it's like, yeah, come on. I won't feel as bad if you do this. So it wasn't completely unselfish motivations here. He took me into this high roller slots area and told me to sit down at this machine. Oh, shit. He then put in a $100 bill and said, play this, I'll be over there, and walked away to another slot. I started playing it and I immediately started winning. I just kept playing. He noticed and came back over. He was so excited. I was up to $10,000 in winnings. He was going bonkers with excitement. I was just laughing. It seemed really weird, but it was fun to see him so happy. I played it for about 35 minutes. It was at $15,000. I said, I'm done, and cashed out. We went to the cashier with my ticket and she gave me 15 grand. It was crazy. All I thought was easy come, easy go, and why people have gambling issues. I immediately gave him his $100 back. He said, what the fudge is this? I said, it's your money you put into the machine. He said, oh, hell no, you owe me 7 grand. I asked, how do you figure that? Of course, he went on and on about if he hadn't have put me in that seat with the slot, I'd never have won anything. All I could say was, yeah, but that was also a gamble on your end. I could have just lost your $100. So we aren't together anymore, and I kept all of my winnings. Am I the astronaut for not giving him half of my winnings? Wow, okay, hang on. Let me back up a minute. It was boyfriend. For a second, I was thinking husband. I'm like, wow, they got divorced over this. Also, he may have rights to half of it, but no, it's boyfriend. I think this probably comes into like a gambling etiquette kind of thing, and those people who are more a frequent part of that world would probably say you split it. If somebody fronts you money to gamble, you split winnings with them, right? Because that's the decent thing to do. But somebody who's brand new to it wouldn't know that, and nobody explained the rules or the expectations to her. He certainly didn't. So that was a gamble on his part. I think he expected her to lose the $100, and he was completely okay with that. But in his eyes, like, he made an investment here, and it paid off. So he should have rights to that. I don't know. I'm not a frequent gambler, so I don't know what the right thing to do here is. Yes, she has to pay taxes on it. So if anything, she does have to pay taxes on it. So there would have to be some kind of, and he said 7 grand, and it was 15. So maybe he was taking that into consideration. I don't know what the taxes on that would work out to be, but it would at least have to be a little bit imbalanced because of that. However, yeah, of course he was excited about it. Now, if you had handed somebody $100 and they won 15 grand on it, of course you would want them to give you more than just your $100 back. But the expectation that they have to do it and they owe you that money, I think, is where he becomes the asshole. It's his girlfriend. It's his girlfriend. And if he's going to treat her like that now without communicating ahead of time to her what the etiquette or rules are, then yeah, that kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. And oh, here's the icing on the cake. The icing on the gambling cake is that she didn't want to play. He forced her to. He said, sit, money, play. I'll be over there. And he did that so he didn't have to be watched. Like he spent $100 to get his babysitter off his back. He knew what he was doing. He was getting rid of his babysitter, and this would have ended regardless, because if this ended it, it would have ended anyway.